Oh, there's a pirate invasion. Oh my gosh, I was not ready for that. I was just setting up for today's video, but I guess we're gonna start off with this event. What's up guys, and welcome back to some more Terraria Calamity mod. Last time we finally took out Queen Slime and really dove into the depths of hard mode. This time, well, apparently we're gonna be taking on a pirate invasion. I was not ready for this at all. Already died. What is that, 20 seconds into the episode? Man, that's crazy. Well, this is the Pirate Invasion, a event similar to the Goblin Army, like in regular pre-hard mode, but this is basically the hard mode event of them. There is one more event. There's actually a couple different kinds of events left, but this is the main generic hard mode event that happens sometimes when a new day starts in your world. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess we're going to be doing it. Lucky for us, we're Summoner, which is really, really nice for doing events like this, so I could not be happier that I am Summoner class for this, because it just means that everything's gonna get dunked pretty darn quickly. Now, it looks like there's a, what is this, the Pirate Captain. He is very tanky, 6,000 health, absolute brute of a pirate, but he will be going down right about now, so there we go, he is taken out. I don't know if he dropped anything. It looks like he didn't really drop anything of value, unfortunately, but that's okay. Lucky for us, this event is really, really good money. Let's see if I can manage to put my coins away without... Come on, piggy bank. Nope, I'm not gonna get it. Without dying. There we go, 51 gold. They're gonna steal all my money and run away with it. Thanks, thanks. When the event is a little over halfway over, the Flying Dutchman spawns. This is considered the mini-boss of the event, or I guess the boss of the event. First, you gotta take out these cannons while they start shooting at you, which is a little bit annoying. And it has an unreasonable amount of health, as you can see. Looks like I'm using the wrong health bar again, but I'm glad I found that out now rather than later. Whenever I change mods or like do anything, it resets my health bar I have selected. I like using the Calamity one when I play, but it keeps trying to use the default one, and I don't want to be using the default one, but that's okay. Luckily, this thing doesn't really go away that easily if you accidentally end up dying while fighting it. So, once you take out all 4 of these cannons, come on, one more, and there we go. You can defeat it. So there we go. We got that, and we got the black spot. So we're almost done with the event. Let me go ahead and finish this up and actually gather my thoughts correctly. Well, this seems to be a rather effective place to stand. Alright, the pirates have been defeated. We can just kind of wait for these guys to... Don't you dare take that 20-something gold. That's mine. Okay, it wasn't that one that had the gold. Guess I lost some of it. I did not get nearly as much money as I was hoping to from that, but you know what? It's okay, that's a pretty tough event to do, but we do have almost 2 platinum, which is nice. But the black spot summons the black spot mount. We can go ahead and get this, and this is basically a pirate ship. It allows basically infinite flight. It's actually really good, and I can't believe I just got this from it. Well, that's actually kind of crazy, and this could be useful for a few things. Besides that, we didn't really get anything that useful. For now, I'm gonna stick with the gelatinous pillion just because that's my playstyle, but for certain bosses, we may try a few techniques out using that. Alright, anyways, welcome back to our Calamity mod series. Today we're going to be trying to take on the mechanical bosses and see what kind of combat stuff we can do. So, hope you're ready for a pretty action-packed episode. If you are, maybe leave a like down below. It does help these videos out quite a lot. And if you end up enjoying the content, you know, hit the subscribe button. Really, really would make my day that much better. We just hit over 2,000 subscribers, which is absolutely wonderful, so appreciate all of the support this series has gotten from you guys. You all are amazing. Also, big news, I think I fixed the issue of the frame rate suddenly randomly dying. It's been an issue ever since I started this series, and I haven't been able to find a fix for it, but I think I found one, so fingers crossed it stays smooth throughout the whole episode. I've been testing it just in my own time, recording, like, not recording actual gameplay, just like messing around and stuff for several hours, and it has yet to fail me yet, so, you know, hopefully this is going to be smooth and buttery for the rest of the series. But we have some work to do, we have some mechanical bosses to fight, but first, let's say hello to Raleigh, the traveling merchant. What do you have? Man, I was really hoping you were gonna have a DPS meter, but you don't. Well, let's take the Extendo Grip. I don't know if I have one of those already. I probably should have checked. Extendo, we did. Well, that was a waste of money. Do we have, what was the other thing that he sold? I already forgot. A stopwatch. We don't have a stopwatch, so let's go up and grab one from you, just so I make sure I have everything that I can. All right. I don't know if there's really anything better we can do for our gear right now. I think we should probably just dive into the mechanical bosses. I'm pretty sure this is the weapon I'm going to want to use my summon here. So I'll probably just stick with this. They're both ruthless, so that works out pretty well. But I guess I'll just go ahead and purchase some buff potions and give it a try. So gonna go over here as always and grab some buffs. Not gonna go crazy on the buffs this time. Let's just grab a Inferno, Wrath, Rage, and a Summoner. And of course, grab the Calcium Potion, because I don't have a wings quite yet. So Calcium, we do have 27 more of those to go. And as soon as we take out one of these mechanical bosses, we can actually get wings, which is really important. Now, the question is, which boss do we want to fight? There's 3. There's a worm, there is Skeletron, which is similar, or Skeletron Prime, which is similar to Skeletron, a boss we fought a few episodes ago. And then the twins, which is kind of like a revamped Eye of Cthulhu, whereas there's 2 of them. I don't know which one I prefer to fight. I think my preference is to fight Skeletron Prime. I find it to be the easiest. A lot of people find it to be the toughest, but just for my playstyle, I found it to be relatively easy. So we're going to search up Skull here, and it doesn't look like I can quite craft the mechanical skull. We need 3 more Souls of Night. Okay, so let's hop down here. Let's grab those real quick. And okay, that's Soul of Night number 3. That's all we needed. So let's go ahead and magic mirror back to the house and make ourselves the mechanical skull. I just put all my potions away. I'm pretty sure it was just this 5 that we were going to use. So let's go ahead and grab this buff, this buff. Let's go to our dungeon arena. There's not enough villagers near the pylon. What is happening to my villagers? Why are they all just like randomly going away? Well, guess we're gonna have to travel through the abyss, or not the abyss, sorry, the astral biome to get to where we want to go. Just trying to get to my dungeon arena. Here it is, and alright. Let's go ahead and make sure it's night. So I'm going to use my Cosmolite once to make sure it is nighttime. There we go. And there's a lot of enemies here, but I'll just deal with it. Where is our mechanical skull? I didn't craft it. Alright, before too many enemies spawn, let's go ahead and spawn Skeletron Prime! The first of the 3 mechanical bosses we'll be fighting. Looks an awfully lot like, what do you call him? Skeletron Regular. I forgot to change my health bar, 1 sec. Alright, here we go. Now I'm ready to fight him. Skeletron Prime, do your worst. Let's use our buffs. Make sure we have everything good to go. I'm already starting at a disadvantage because I'm on lower health, but that's okay. He is kind of crazy. I don't really have too much info to share with him. He just shoots a lot of bullets, has a lot of mechanical arms, and you really want to get those arms down quick. Especially that one that shoots the laser. That one is very deadly. Gonna do my best to try and take him out in 1 attempt here, but I have not fought him. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I have never beaten this game solo. This is much further than I've ever gotten on a solo playthrough, so we're kind of experienced this firsthand together because, you know, why not? But that's fine. Blind playthroughs are pretty cool. Now, I guess semi-blind? I don't know what you would really call this, but just trying to do my best to not get dunked by the Skeletron Prime. We seem to be doing okay. I really would like to tag one of his hands. That's the wrong one. I want to get the laser one down, but that one's kind of being a little bit of a pain here, and we don't have any way to teleport around, and he's really just... And I lost adrenaline. That is sad. That would have been absolutely huge to get adrenaline there, but we completely fumbled it there. That's okay, though. There's so many lasers. Come on. Come on, summons. You got this. I took contact damage. Yeah, so the big issue with this boss is if you get hit, he does massive, massive contact damage. I'm talking hundreds, as you saw. I got pretty much half my health taken in 1 shot there, which is why we're going to go do something about that. We need more health, and more health we shall go get. Let's make our way over to the jungle, which is on this side of the world, and we're going to dive down and try and find some life fruit. Actually, do I have a Spelunker potion? That would make our job significantly easier. So let's search a Spelunker here. I do. Let's drink one of those. This lets me see ores and stuff underground, if you haven't known that already. And it'll help us find these life fruits. Because, well, we can get up to another extra 100 life, which is going to be massively important for doing this. So let's take a look down here. See if we can find enough. This is a regular life crystal, not a life fruit, so I don't care too much about it. Probably should have grabbed one of those calcium potions to help us out, but I didn't think that far. This is our old Queen Bee arena, it looks like. Not seeing any life fruits, though, unfortunately. They are pretty rare. There's one down here. So this is what they look like. Let's go ahead and run down here. Life fruit. I think I've already shown one of these off, but you just eat it and you get 5 health. You can see my hearts turn from red to yellow. Them turning cooler colors signifies I have cooler amounts of health, so Keep that in mind as we get some permanent upgrades later on. But I guess we're just going to keep adventuring here. Going to look through the jungle, try and grab as many of these as I can. You may notice that I'm not able to mine this ore. We're going to have to mine through it later. We need a special thing for that. How did that take... Okay, I walked into a boulder and I took boulder damage, which is really annoying. So that was, you know, the majority of my health gone. So we have to drink some potions of healing to get that back. I have vein miner on, so why not just like run around this? Let's vein mine the silt and stuff to get through this. Got to be a little bit careful of my health here because I don't want to walk all the way back down. This looks like a minecart track. This will actually be really helpful in trying to find life roots because we can cover a much bigger distance on a mine track than we can just walking around. So I was about to say hopefully it doesn't run through like a granite biome or something, but guess we're not the luckiest right now, are we? I saw you. You can't escape my eyes. Not today, life root. Not today. I see the last one. I don't know if I can get it, though. Come on. That's going to be a lot of damage we're going to take. That should be okay if I just dodge well. No. Well, we got the life root, so that's what really matters now, isn't it? Let's go ahead and eat the rest of these 6 life roots. That'll give us an extra 100 health in total, putting us at 500 health, which is not too bad. Alright, let's prep up for a more significant attempt here. Let's make a Flask of Ichor, which gives whip attacks the Ichor debuff on enemies, which will lower their defense, which is going to be super important. Apart from that, I think I'm just going to take every single buff I can get my hands on and really just focus to try and get this boss down. So let's take all of these. Let's run down here and see, because this is such an important boss for progression. It'd be huge if we can take it out. Let's search up potion here and take everything that could possibly help us. Let's grab these 8 greater healing potions because they'll just be useful. Let's grab a life force potion. It'll increase our max life by 20%. Those potions are pretty rare to find, so we won't have many of these. So I want to be careful with them. Heart reach, I guess, why not? Apart from that, I don't think any of these other potions will help us. Do I have any calming potions? Maybe just like lower the enemy spawn rate so I don't take as much damage starting the boss. Doesn't look like it. So I think we'll just take this, we'll grab this, and really quickly make our way over to the other biome. Let's make sure we have all 4 of our summons out. There we go, and let's try to get over there without taking much damage. I also want to reset the time, so it is, what, 7:30? That is 12 a.m., so 1, 2, is that right? 12 p.m., one more time, that is 7 p.m. All right, let's go ahead, buff up, spawn the boss, do this, make sure we have all of our summons, and okay. Skeletron Prime, do your worst, man. Let's give this our all, see if we can take him out. I took some damage doing that, but we got 2 of the arms down, which is huge, but he's gonna start getting tougher. Okay, we got the laser arm down. That is massive. Now we just gotta get the missile arm down. Alright, all of the arms are down. Now we just have to fight the actual boss. I don't really want to talk because I'm a little bit scared about this, but we'll see how this goes. Nope, I got contact damage locked. Dang it, man. This is tough. I noticed that my summons can't reach the top of his arms, which is a little bit frustrating. We might have to try for a different mech, just because I can't really do that one with Summoner. I just can't actually hit the boss. It looks like we have the stuff to craft the twin summon, so I guess let's go ahead and craft this. This is my second preferred one. Unfortunately, we lost all of our good buffs, which is a bit frustrating, but we'll rebuy them. We do have plenty of money, and we'll see if we can make this happen with the twins instead. Let's buff up, reuse our summons, and spawn the twins! Twins are basically an upgraded Eye of Cthulhu in every single way. There's 2 of them, and you have to fight them at the same time. You can try and run away, but they will follow you. This is gonna be a little bit tougher without having a friend to take one of the aggros on them, so I'm gonna have to take out both myself, of course. I did use my buff, so I have to be mindful that I am allowed to take massive fall damage. I won't actually get damaged, but I definitely want to try and get... Okay, let's not just get absolutely obliterated in contact damage. City, please! Come on! Let me run away. Man, these guys are absolutely on my tail right now. This is really, really a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Summoner is kind of reaching a point where it's not as easy as usual, but that's okay. I think we got one of them into their first phase done, which is fine. So I really want to try and get this one down as much as possible because that beam can reach really far. I guess that's not really more of a beam. It's more of like a dragon's breath kind of thing, but you can see just how far it reaches. I really want to not have them be at the same phase at the same time because that makes this harder, but I think that's going to end up being what's going to happen here. Can I please just re-aggro them onto it? Nope. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Counter Scarf. I love the Counter Scarf, but I really want to switch them over to the other guy, but that doesn't seem to want to be what the game has in mind of what I want to do. Of course, it's Summoner class, so they're basically going to be taking even damage because that's just how these guys are going to work. I am almost out of health. What is going on? Please, someone switch phase. Someone please start taking damage. You are going to get me absolutely destroyed. No, 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 no. Come on. Oh, come on. I knew I was going to walk into this thing. Why'd that even spawn? Robust Zen at its finest. Wow. All right. Let's give it another try. Yeah, I'm not fast enough. I'm just not fast enough, man. These are tougher than I feel like. I feel like they were a lot easier a while ago, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, this is really the last wave of potions I can manage to get, so it's either gonna happen this time, or it probably won't happen. Alright, twins, come on. I'm not gonna talk, I'm just gonna focus. I'm not sure what to do. I picked this weapon off one of the enemies in the astral biome, and I don't really know what to do right now, because he's too fast for my summons to hit him. This is not good. I don't think I can win this. I think we have to switch off Summoner. Are you serious, man? Oh my gosh. I don't really want to do this as Summoner anymore just because the bosses are too fast. Man, I like Summoner too. Well, I mean, we can do it. It's just not very fun and kind of annoying. I don't know why these guys aren't fast enough to catch up to the... This is one of the fastest summons in the game. I'm really surprised it's not able to keep up with the twins. I really wanted to beat one of the mechs today, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen with Summoner. I don't really want to, like, spend a few hours just trying to fix my build when I'd have to completely redo my entire setup. It's not like I can just... I guess I could swap just a couple things, but I'd need a brand new weapon. I guess, give me a minute. I want to see. We gotta at least do something this episode. I refuse to go down without a fight. I just recorded the entire end of this episode where I switched classes and went to fight Skeletron Prime one more time and lost. But you know what I didn't do? I forgot to actually use my buffs. So I still have my final round of buffs. And you know what? We're going to try this again. I'm going to try with the twins though, because Prime was just a bit too much for me to handle. So if I search up Mechanical Eye, we're going to grab this, and this is my new loadout because I'm going to cut out what I did before. I'm using the Meow Thrower, which is a flamethrower dropped from Wall of Flesh. It's as close to on tier as I can get without going out of my way to craft a new weapon. I switched over to the Ranger Statagel Helmet. This is actually lower than on tier because we can get a different kind of armor set, but I just didn't want to do all the mining right now. And I switched to the Star Veil instead of the Summoner Emblem to hopefully negate some extra damage that we might take on accident. And then I put the Shark Tooth Necklace on instead of the Piggy Necklace for the armor piercing. I think this is the best I can do for now, so I'm going to give it one try on the twins. If we win, we win. If we lose, then I'm going to sleep. Let's grab our cake butt, go over here, spawn this guy, because he still will actually inflict some debuffs, which might help. And let's prepare for the ultimate battle. Let's use our buffs. We are ready to go. It is the right time of day. Everything is good. Let's use this. Let's take out these guys before they get here. And all right, let's do this, twins. I'm shooting your own flamethrower back at you. What are you gonna do about it? Alright, we're doing okay. But this is gonna be a long fight. This is gonna be one of the toughest fights I've had to do in video games. One down. Just you again. I could do this all day, man. I'll dash with you for another 20 minutes if that's what it takes. You're done! You're done. That is the first mechanical boss done. Oh my gosh, this was absolutely the right weapon to choose. It made that last dashing phase so much easier. Oh my gosh, he dashed right into the flamethrower line. Alright, that is the first mechanical boss beaten, and I'm gonna have to restructure the entire second half of this video because I actually ended up beating at that attempt. Steampunkers arrived, which is really, really nice. If you notice, these NPCs are gone. That's because the corruption can actually now spread in your world, and if they take over NPC houses, well, you can't use the pylon. But the Steampunker gives an item that counteracts that. I'll get into that later, but for now, let's go ahead and open up our treasure bag. We get the Souls of Sight, a nice, cool little dev set. You know what? Let's put some flair on. Let's wear this dev set. That's not a helmet. This is. Looking a little bit snazzy. Actually, this really doesn't match that well, if I'm being fully honest, but you know, it's okay. It's actually not too bad. But we have wings. Do these actually count as wings? They do. I may actually use these wings depending on a few things. I'll look some stuff up in a bit here, but the Souls of Sight are ours, which means we can actually make a decent weapon now. Now, I'm gonna leave this here because, well, I don't want to go and make a whole new build already. I've already made one this episode, technically, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode of Calamity here. In the next one, well, we have a lot of gear upgrades to be done, and I mean a lot. It's gonna be a pretty nice episode. We'll try and take out another mech, maybe even 2 mechs if I'm really feeling brave and we really got some time. But for now, that's going to be for this episode of Terraria Calamity Mod. If you enjoyed and are looking forward to the next episode, hit the like button down below. And again, if you're at all new to the channel or you just haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Help me reach 2,500 subscribers. That would be absolutely amazing. I'll try and actually start uploading the series regularly again. I'm kind of getting back into Terraria. It's been a lot of fun to record the last 2 episodes, so I'll try and get more done as soon as I can. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.